Hi everybody, welcome to my live video. I feel strangely nervous, but I'm really excited to be doing this and really happy just if you're here watching this with me. Thank you so much. But I did get some comments already through my YouTube channel, so I'll just get started and see how much of these I can answer. So so the first question that I had is just a little bit about myself, where I live, and how old am I. So let's get started. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Irina. So I was born in Ukraine, and my family moved here when I was 5. And actually, the whole side of my dad's family moved here with all my aunts and uncles. They all moved together, and we moved to the U.S., to Oregon. We moved to Portland, Oregon, so that's where I grew up and lived most of my life. And so I do speak English very well. Somebody asked a question about that. And so, I lived in Portland, and then when I met my husband, we actually moved to Washington State. He's from the Seattle area, so that's kind of where I live right now. And my husband is also from Ukraine. He moved here when he was about 10. So we both can speak, he can speak Ukrainian and I can speak Russian, but when we had kids, we kind of just speak English to them because that's our primary language. Since we grew up here in the US, English is kind of our primary language. Well, hi guys. Marine lives in Seattle too. Hi. Let's see what else I was going to say. I did write some notes just so that I'm not rambling the whole time. Let's see here. So right now I'm 32 years old and I have 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. And that's kind of the amount of kids that me and my husband wanted to have when we first got married. We talked about that and somehow it turned out that way. Really cool. So my oldest is 10 and my youngest just turned 3. So there's a really nice age going on there. So I really love having the kids. They're really great. And so I did go to college. I wanted to be a teacher right when we got married, but I did become pregnant pretty soon after that. So I just ended up staying at home. So I've just been a stay-at-home mom for the last 10 years, which is really crazy to think that it's been so long. But now that my youngest is growing up a little bit, I was kind of thinking, what do I want to do once I go back to work? And that's kind of where the idea of YouTube came to me. And so I'm going to go into my next question, which is why did I start my YouTube channel? Let's see here. Oh, hi guys. Thanks. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions that you want to ask me, just drop them in the chat and I'll try to get to all of them. Okay, so the reason why I started my channel, so I've been kind of working on rebuilding my style kind of after I had my 3rd child. I was kind of tired of, just wearing sweats and being kind of frumpy at home. And so found a lot of like sustainable fashion blogs, and I was really into rebuilding my wardrobe and finding my personal style. And I found that nobody really wanted to talk about it with me. I would talk about it to my sister and to my husband, who didn't care. And so I kind of thought maybe I should start a channel. And then 2020 happened with the pandemic, and I found myself watching a lot of YouTube at home and a lot of fashion channels on YouTube. And I just thought, I think I could do that. I think I could start a channel and talk about fashion, and maybe people would care to watch that. So that's what the idea came to me. Actually, the idea came to me at night one night when I was falling asleep. I just thought I should start a channel. And I remember that I said this to my husband and he said, no, I don't think so. Although he does not remember this conversation. So maybe he was half asleep. And so I went on. I still was very determined to try this. So I got my iPhone and I just filmed a video all by myself and edited it on my phone through iMovie. And I think I posted it secretly without telling anybody. And then a week later, I finally told my husband and my sister. I was like, guys, I did this. I don't think anybody watched it yet since I posted it. And from there, yeah, I just kept going and kept posting, and it's been a really great experience so far. Let's see. Somebody asked if I have any pets. Yeah, I do have a cat. It came to us 2 years ago, I think, 2 summers ago. It was a stray, and it was just super friendly. It came up to our house, and first we just started feeding it outside, and then slowly we started letting it inside, and now it's kind of just our pet, and she kind of goes inside and outside, and yeah, she's our cat now. Oh yeah, Lisa said, I've been wondering if you can do videos on a phone. Yeah, you can. Let's see. Yeah, so I actually had like no experience with filming or editing before I started this. So I watched a ton of YouTube videos all about how to start a channel, how to film on your phone, and it was really helpful. So if you're interested in that, you can find lots of information on YouTube about it. Let's see. Yeah, but so my very first video, you can still find it. It's still on my channel, and I leave it there as a reminder that just to start anything that you're scared to try. It's super cringy when I watch it now. It's like so bad, but when I started, I just kind of knew that I had to push through like a couple of bad videos, and that something good would come from it, from just trying and trying something new that you're scared of. So highly recommend. Okay, let's see. Okay, I had a question if I'm an introvert or an extrovert, and how does that work with YouTube? Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, people ask me that a lot. I am an introvert. I love to just be at home, and if I'm around too much people, it really is exhausting. And if there's like a party 2 days in a row, I really cannot handle that. Just one activity a week is enough for me. But how that works with YouTube is really interesting because, for YouTube, I'm just filming by myself to a camera. I don't have to talk to anybody. And that makes it like really simple for me because, I think introverts, we have a lot to say. We just don't want to say it to a giant room of people. So the fact that I can just film it myself and edit it myself and then just put it out there for a ton of people to see, that actually works out really well. So yeah, if you're an introvert, give it a try. Let's see. Maureen asked, do you own your home? Yes, we do. We bought this home about 5 years ago. It's our second home, and we bought it and we did a remodel on it because it was a little bit older and outdated, and really love how it turned out. We kind of did a lot of the remodeling by ourselves. Not super expensive, but it feels really great in here. Love everything that we picked out. It's like a really calming, minimal space that I love. Okay, so I had a question asking about what is the future of the channel, if I have any other dreams about it or opportunities that I want to do from the YouTube channel or anything else that I want to create. So I do have a few ideas, and let's see. Yeah, so I think the main goal for my channel is just really to help people, build a wardrobe that they love, because that's what I did, and it kind of took a lot of trial and error, and I did have some people helping me, lots of YouTube videos and blogs, but I just wanted to show people, that you can do it, it's possible. So that's the main goal. I really just want to help women kind of build a wardrobe that they feel really great in, so that they can, just put on their clothes and go live their life, and not worry too much about things not fitting right, stuff like that. So one idea that I had was maybe sometime this year to create like a 30-day challenge where I put together like some kind of a little course or like some videos where I take somebody step by step through a 30-day program, kind of to just guide you along the way and to help you build a better wardrobe by the end of the 30 days. And I'm kind of thinking of like sometimes whenever I have an inspiration to do a workout, I really like Blogilates. She has a lot of like 30-day workout challenges. And I think it's just helpful when someone is like holding your hand through every day and then you feel so accomplished by the end. So that's one idea that I have. Another one is maybe to do like physically go to somebody's house and help them declutter, help them kind of rebuild their wardrobe, make like a plan, something like that I could film and make like a YouTube series out of. That's another idea that I have. But those all take a lot of time, and I am kind of just doing this part-time while I'm at home with my kids. So this is definitely like a 2-3 year plan. Hopefully eventually I can get to that. But let me know if you guys would be interested in any of that or any other ideas that you have. Let me see what you guys are saying. My sister Irina said, pick me. I actually helped my sister declutter her wardrobe last year, and it was really great. I think she found it helpful, but after we did it, we were like, dang it, we should have filmed this and made a video about it. And we're like, we did it and we didn't think about it. So it's too late now, but hopefully she's enjoying her wardrobe. Okay, let's see what else I had. Yeah, so I'm just kind of taking this this YouTube channel kind of slow and steady. Initially, when I started, I had the idea that, you know, if I got 1,000 subscribers by the end of my first year, I would be really happy with that. And I was pleasantly surprised that I ended up with 5,000, which was really amazing. So yeah, I'm just doing this slow and steady, and we'll see where this YouTube journey takes me. But if you guys want to support my channel or my journey in any way, you know, just doing things like commenting on my videos, subscribing, hitting the like button. Super awkward always to ask for that. And then just things like maybe watching the video all the way through if you want to support it, because all those things kind of help to show YouTube that somebody is liking that content, and then they'll kind of push it out to more people. So yeah, if you want to do that, that'd be great. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, but I just wanted to say that there's a handful of you that have been watching my channel since the very beginning, and I'm so grateful for that. I actually like know your guys' names. I love when I see your comments over and over again. It just means a lot to me. So thank you guys for that. Somebody asked about an update on my family in Ukraine. Yeah, so my parents actually made it back last week, finally back to the US, which was really great. They are safe and sound. But my mom's side of the family is still all in Ukraine right now, so that's still very hard for them and for everybody in Ukraine. And I just wanted to mention a few charities that me and my husband have supported if you guys are still looking for somewhere to support Ukraine. One is World Central Kitchen. This is an organization that cooks like really nice warm meals for people wherever there's a crisis. Right now they're actually in Ukraine, and on their Instagram I saw that they are right after like the Bucha massacre happened. They were like there after it was liberated, helping feeding people that needed food. So that's a great organization that I highly recommend. And then also there's Ukrainian Etsy shops that you can support. I actually just ordered a leather backpack from an Etsy shop from Ukraine. And actually I'm going to link it in the description if you guys want to check it out. They're still able to ship things out, and I will also link just like Ukrainian Etsy shops that are making different things if you guys want to check it out. Let me just see what you guys are commenting over here. Oh, somebody said they love Blogilates too. Yeah. Let's see. How was your day? Felicia asks. My day is going great, except that I was nervous about this live all day long, but I'm glad I'm doing it. Okay, let's see. So another question that I had is, hold on a second here. How do I have time to film with my kids? And I had a few questions about my kids' wardrobes and if I do like a capsule wardrobe for them, and if I choose what they buy. So in terms of filming with my kids, 3 of my kids go to school, so I just have my toddler at home right now. So she takes a nap sometimes still. Right now she's napping. So that's helpful. And also my husband is home a lot. He is actually a nurse, so he works 3 12-hour shifts a week, and then he's home a lot after that. So he's super helpful. I can just ask him to take care of my baby while I film for the day whenever I need to. So yeah, he's really helpful. And actually, I'm gonna skip to another question real quick. Somebody asked me, what do I love about my husband? So let's take a moment to talk about him. Yeah, so he is a nurse, so I love that about him. He has actually a very just like caring and compassionate heart for people that are in need, and I really love that about him. He's also very like, we have very different personalities. I'm more like calm, very casual, easygoing, and he's a little bit more like serious and structured. He needs more like structure in his life, and I think we complement each other very well because when it comes to raising kids, you know, he's always like pushing them to do things that they're a little bit uncomfortable with, like training them to be stronger and braver. And sometimes I'm like, just let them be. They don't want to learn how to ride a bike. So I'm really grateful for him that he's kind of like the strong, steady one in our relationship. And he's also just very funny. I would say that we're best friends, and that's something that's really great to say after 11 years of marriage. We have a lot of fun together. We love to make jokes and laugh. So yeah, I'm just really grateful that I have him. So back to the kids' wardrobes. Let's see. So I don't really have a capsule wardrobe for them. They're at the age right now. My daughter's 10, my son is 8, the oldest ones, where they don't really care what they wear yet. My daughter is not very girly, so she'll literally wear whatever I put her out for the day. But and same thing with my son. But they do have their little preferences on things that they like colors or sometimes sequins. They both really like to have like really cozy flannel t-shirts for the winter, so I take that into consideration. And in terms of how I buy their clothes, I think I had this realization a couple years ago that like it's really easy to make outfits when the bottoms are very like basic. Because before, you know, I would buy like all these cute leggings for my daughter, but then they wouldn't really go very well with like all her tops. So now what I try to do is like the bottoms are more like basic colors, kind of more plain, so that it can really just go with any top that she has. And I think that's really helpful. So yeah, I mostly just try to pay attention to what I see that they wear all the time, and then I'll kind of keep buying that for them. In terms of their clothing, I'm kind of trying to challenge myself to try to thrift more of their clothes because mostly I buy their clothes from like Target, Old Navy, or a thrift store. That's kind of how I mixed it up because I tried a couple of like sustainable kid clothes, and one, they're really expensive, and two, they kind of last the same amount as like a fast fashion item. So that is something that I'm kind of trying to find a balance for right now. And if I find a good solution, I'll make a video about it for you guys. Let's see, somebody asked, do I have a favorite clothing brand? Let's see. I do kind of like Everlane, just because I like their style. They have like very basic items, but they kind of have like a modern twist on them, and I appreciate that. But I do try to buy their items secondhand because they're a little bit more expensive than what I like to buy my clothes for. We kind of try to live on a budget since we have just one income in the family, and we try to be frugal in places where it makes sense. So that's something that so clothing is something that I try not to spend too much money on. Where did you vacation recently? Savannah asked. We went to Hawaii. It was really lovely. I felt a little bit, we really debated if we should go because of the war, and we just felt like uncomfortable a little bit with the idea of vacationing. But I think it was a really good idea, and it turned out really nice, and we all just needed to relax a little bit. I'm just going to see what else I had here in my notes. Somebody asked, what is my cleaning routine, and is my house always clean? Definitely not. If I could turn this camera around, you'd be surprised. But I do, well, here's the thing. So I have a very minimal decor style, and it actually helps a lot when it comes to clutter because when like your base of your house is very neat and clean, if there's stuff lying around, it doesn't look as bad as if you have like tons of furniture and decor everywhere. Then it just kind of looks chaotic. But because I have a very minimal style, like even if it's kind of dirty, it still feels very like calming to look at. But I did actually, or we did get a cleaning service after our fourth child was born because this house was a little bit bigger than our old house, and I was kind of struggling to keep up with the cleaning. So about once a month, somebody comes to clean it, and that has been really helpful. And that's something, again, that we decided to budget into our income. So that's something that was important to us because it really just helped to keep me sane so I don't have to clean all the time. So yeah, that has been really great and very helpful. Let's see what else I got here. Let me see what you guys are saying. Ooh, Camila asked, if I could only keep one item of clothing, what would it be? Ooh, that's hard, but I'll pick two because I think you need 2 items to create an outfit. I would probably pick my new straight leg jeans that I got from Poshmark, the 90 cheeky jeans, and maybe just a t-shirt, of some kind. I can't think of it right now, but if I just wear that outfit combination, I always just feel great, and I could probably wear that every day. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, Dawn, you comment a lot on my videos. I appreciate it. Dawn also has a YouTube channel if you guys want to check her out. Joy asks if I cook at home a lot. I do cook at home a lot. I love to cook. That's actually another passion of mine, and was thinking if I ever start another channel, it might be about cooking because I love to cook. And I make mostly like very simple, easy meals that are slightly healthy. And Joy asked if could I share some recipes from my home country. So unfortunately, I don't cook a lot of Ukrainian food because it's a little bit harder to cook, and I mostly cook like fast, easy things that are still tasty. But someone that I highly recommend if you want to look for recipes is natashaskitchen.com. She has been super helpful to a lot of us in the Ukrainian Russian community here. She has lots of great recipes, and I actually make a lot of dishes from her website too. Maria asks, would I consider myself a minimalist in all aspects of life? I would in a lot of places. So I would say my home, definitely, my wardrobe. What else is there? Maybe in the way that my makeup routine, which is like almost nothing. I don't like to have a lot of clutter that is just overwhelming. So when, in my my schedule. I like to schedule nothing. I just like things to be very like calm. So definitely a minimalist in a lot of things in life. Hi, Kate. Hello from Denmark. So I actually had a bunch of notes that I wrote and they got erased. So now I feel like I don't know what I'm saying, but I think I answered most of the questions that I had here. Let's see. If you guys have any more questions, write them down. Oh yeah, somebody did ask, what is my summer color palette gonna be? So I would say very similar to my spring capsule wardrobe. So just like those basic items that I always have that are white, beige, gray, and jeans, and then a little bit of pink, like this sweater, and a little bit of green. I think I'm gonna have this in the spring and in the summer because my spring and summer wardrobe are very similar. I'll just probably phase out the sweaters and bring in the tank tops and jeans. But I am going to be filming a spring capsule wardrobe video this week, so hopefully you guys will see that coming up soon. Somebody asked if I have any hobbies. What do I do for fun? Yeah, so I do have some hobbies. I would say YouTube is a hobby that I have that I actually really enjoy. I really enjoy filming and editing. It's like really fun and getting better at it, I think. And then I also love to sew. That's something that I haven't done as much since I started the channel because it is very time consuming, but that's something that I want to keep working on and getting better at. And it's just like so satisfying to make your own clothes. Feels great. Yeah, Maria asked if I would consider making a video on my home. Yeah, actually, I want to ask you guys if that's something that you'd like to see. I did have an idea just to do like a home tour, show you around the house. And then I was thinking I would probably, clean it very good for the video. But I was thinking at the end to show a little snippet of what it looks like in real life, just to show you that it's not always clean and that it's okay. Let's see. Oh, you guys do want to see my home. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Oh, somebody asked, how do I choose what colors to wear if I had color analysis done? I've never done that, but I did watch a lot of YouTube videos on colors and, read a few like style books on color theory. So that was really helpful, but also just from trial and error because, before I rebuilt my wardrobe, I had like all the random colors and patterns in the world, anything that kind of looked cute to me when I was shopping, and it just was chaotic and nothing really went together and I didn't want to wear things as much. And then so actually I did just start with like super basic colors. I almost like stripped everything back and just did like white, gray, black, blue, beige, and I did that for a little bit, and then I kind of just slowly saw like what I was missing, what I was gravitating towards, and then I discovered that like this pink color, I just really love it. Just feels very like calming to me, soothing, and I discovered that I really like this color, and then green. So I think it just takes like a little bit of trial and error to like I think I did also like take all my clothes that were colorful and like drape them around my shoulders and look in the mirror and see like what did I like, what made me look better. That is something that I could expand on more and research and make more videos about. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Let's see. Do I have any favorite sewing YouTubers? I actually haven't watched a lot of sewing on YouTube. Mostly how I learned to sew is I think my mom used to sew, and I think she just like gave me like some really little tips on how to do it, maybe like 5 years ago. And then I just started practicing. I think I just read maybe some blog posts, but watching a YouTube video probably would be really helpful because then you can actually see what they're doing. But yeah, I also just learned that from trial and error. And actually, sad news. The tunic that I recently made, I took it on our vacation and spilled a bunch of coffee on it, so I had to wash it. And the washing machine in the hotel room was like one of those that like spins like this. It kind of like ripped the seams on both of the sides, so I'm gonna have to resew that. That was really disappointing to see, but I think it can be fixed. So I will let you guys know what I end up doing with it. Mm-hmm. Well, Marine asks, do I have any pictures from before I rebuilt my wardrobe? You know what? I actually have a video that I'm planning that I'm really excited about. It's going to be about my style journey from before to now. And I've already started kind of pulling some pictures from it. I think what I'm going to do is kind of quickly take you through like my teenage years to getting married to having kids to now, like with some pictures and kind of just talking through what my thoughts were on style then and kind of why I was buying the clothes that I was buying and then how it slowly evolved to where I am today. I think it'll be really fun to film. Let me know if you guys would be interested to see that. How long have I been doing this? 30 minutes. Wow, guys, this is going really great. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Let's see. Marion asked, how do you manage to maintain a household and raise 4 kids while doing your YouTube channel? I think I answered this in the beginning a little bit, but again, my kids go to 3 of my kids go to school. My husband's home a lot. I get help with cleaning once a month, and I think the main thing actually is that I'm just really easygoing, and I don't let the little things bother me. So, I'm not like super rigid with my kids. They can just play, watch TV sometimes, play video games sometimes, go outside. Like, we don't have a lot of like activities for them that they do that are paid. So we kind of have a very easygoing life. So I think that really helps with being able to do this, kind of fitting it into different times of my day. And just a relaxed approach to life is what helps me accomplish this. Are you guys having fun right now? Let me know if you're drinking anything with me right now. My sister says, when are you going to come over and help me redo my wardrobe? Does that sound fun for you guys? Should me and my sister pretend that she hasn't been decluttering her wardrobe and just to redo everything and film it again? Let me know if you'd want to see that. It'll be our little secret. Maria asks, are there things you would like to do yourself instead of paying for it? You seem very self-sufficient. Yes. Me and my husband, we do like to do things ourselves, like, remodeling our home. He has a lot of cool hobbies, like picking mushrooms, brewing beer. He recently started roasting our own coffee beans. So he definitely loves to do stuff like that, where if something's interesting to him, he'll just research it and learn how to do it himself. And we did have a dream before we had kids that we would live on a homestead and like have our own like mini garden, farm, maybe some animals. I remember we talked about this a lot, but we ended up in the suburbs right now. But that still is kind of a dream for us to have a garden that we can grow food from, kind of do things like that. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of like knowing that you can do something in case there's a apocalypse coming up. Yeah. What else do you guys want to know? I'm not sure what else to talk about. This is really fun though. Do you guys like this live? Is this something that you guys would like me to do like once a month, just to chat with you guys? I think that would be fun because I really do want my channel to feel like, just a bunch of people that can get together and talk about style or life. More like a community, not like a cold, like I just post a video, never answer to any comments. And yeah, I'd like it to be more like fun and involved. Let me know if you agree with that. You got a question. Any dislikes you have or pet peeves? That's a tricky one. Yeah, for some reason I really don't like loud music. And that's very funny because my husband loves like rock and like heavy metal music sometimes. And when we were dating, he would play it sometimes and I would just be horrified. But I think that it just comes again from like maybe I just like to feel really calm and peaceful at all times. And when music is really loud, it just like agitates me and I don't like it. But interestingly enough, my son really likes loud music too, so he's on my husband's side. Maria asked, have I always been a stay-at-home mom? Yes, I have since I've been married. And it's been really nice. Very sometimes exhausting and busy, but it's been really nice. I've enjoyed my life. Nothing to complain about. But yeah, I said in the beginning that now that my youngest is getting older, I was just thinking like, when I end up going back to work, what should I do? Because I always did want to go back to work part-time. And that's when this YouTube channel came to me, because I was like, I can just post videos from my home. I don't have to leave. And maybe that could grow to like a part-time income. So I'm excited to be on that journey and to see where it goes. If you guys didn't know, the way that I'm paid through YouTube is from the ads that you see from the beginning and middle of the videos, actually. So yeah, that's one way. Another way is like a sponsorship, which I did with Poshmark recently. That was really fun. And then, yeah, but the YouTube ads, it doesn't bring in a whole lot of money. But I think that's because I'm still a very small channel. So hopefully, in a year or two, when my youngest daughter goes to school, this will become like more of a job. I'm excited for that. Somebody asked, what is a hobby you had as a child that you don't do anymore? So as a child, actually I have two sisters. They're all very close in age. So growing up, we would just read all the time. I remember my favorite thing to do would be come home from the library and like have this memory, like have a giant bag of Ruffles chips, and we would just sit and read and eat chips. Amazing, amazing time. And I do still love to read. Of course, as a mom, I don't have as much time to do it, but I do have like the library app for my library on my phone where I can borrow books. And I actually have read a lot of books this past week for some reason. So I'll just like read a book on my phone from the library. And it's kind of funny because, sometimes I'm on my phone anyway. So I'm like, I'll just be reading a book and being productive. And I do still love Ruffles cheddar chips. Those are my favorite. My sister Irina asked, how much do you get paid from YouTube? If you don't mind saying. Yes, I will share all the secrets. It really depends on how much views a video gets, and if people watched it. Yeah, if you watch it all the way through and you see multiple ads, you get paid more than if like somebody just watches one ad. You can skip them. It doesn't really matter. You can actually skip the ads. You still get paid. Let's see. The most I got paid was from that one video that I had that went viral, the one where I tried to wear my nice clothes for the week. And that video had 120,000 views. And so from that video, I think I made around, might have to check, but I think it was around like $600 maybe from that video. But mostly I get paid around like $200 a month if I post like 4 videos for the month. So that's kind of the amount for now. Someone's watching from Israel. Hi, Annie. Thank you. Maria asks, what kind of books do you read? I love to read fiction books. I recently reread the whole like Hatchet series that I read as a child, and those are so fascinating. They're such an easy read. It's like where the boy crashes on an island and then he has to survive by himself. That was really fun. What else? Let me check my app to see what I've been reading. I did also just read some Harry Potter books just to remember my youth. Let's see here. Sometimes I read books that are like helpful for development. Like I tried to read Atomic Habits. That was a really good book. And what else? I don't know. So I like to read fiction where it's like a story where you're really like engrossed in it and you can just escape into another world. And I am a really fast reader, so I'll like read a book in a day. I could never like read slowly throughout the week. Like if I'm reading a book, I need to see what happens. I need to just finish it right then, or I like feel like uncomfortable. Like I need to just finish it and move on to the next book. Oh. What are you reading right now, Maria? Which book? And Camila asked, can your Poshmark items be shipped internationally? I think no. And unfortunately, since I have a US Poshmark, you can only be shipped in the US. That is a bummer, but lots of great things on Poshmark. Yeah, Poshmark has actually been really great for me in terms of, rebuilding my wardrobe, because when I first started rebuilding it, I had a lot of items that I wanted to declutter, but since I wanted to do it in like a sustainable way, I didn't want to just donate them. So I really tried to resell a lot of my items, and that was really helpful because then I had some money to rebuy items that I actually wanted. And yeah, that was a really great way to build my wardrobe. So really grateful for my Poshmark. And I'm actually also helping my husband declutter his wardrobe and find his style. I think I've really helped him. He'll let me know. But yeah, he used to be kind of more, he had a lot of good style, but sometimes when we would be going somewhere, he'd be like, frantic, not knowing what to wear. So I think my direction has helped him a little bit. And so now I'm posting some of his items in my Poshmark to resell too. So that's been good. Maria's reading Atomic Habits. Yeah. One thing actually that I do want to work on in myself is just building good habits, because since I am such like a casual, easygoing person, a lot of the time, like I'm a little bit scattered and don't get things done that I want to get done, and I'll procrastinate a lot. So building good habits, definitely something that I want to work on. And what would be really helpful is probably if I would wake up before the kids and work on the channel before they're awake. And sometimes I have done that, but it hasn't been very steady. This is my morning routine, if you guys want to hear it, okay? Well, when school is happening, I actually wake up the kids, but in the summer, usually we'll just sleep, and when they wake up, they come get us, and that's when we get up. So, and I think that habit actually was formed from having so much little kids like that are not sleeping through the night, and then always feeling sleep deprived. So I would just be used to like sleeping as much as I could until it was time to get up. But my kids actually sleep in a lot, so they usually wake up around like 8. So that's really great. Ava asks, is that something you could make a video of, helping a guy find his style? Her husband also relies on her to pick out her clothes. Yeah, I could, if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, either like building a capsule wardrobe for a guy or for like your kids. That is an idea that I also had that I could work on, that I could make a video on. Yeah, my husband actually, I don't buy his own clothes. He does that all himself. The one thing that he asks me sometimes, Victor, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, is like if we're packing for a trip, he's always like, "Can you just pack for me?" And I'm just like, "No, I don't know what you want. I'm already packing for all the kids. You have to pack yourself." So he is very self-reliant in that way. Ah, I think I answered all the questions that you guys had, maybe. And we have been live for 46 minutes. Kind of crazy, but this has been really fun. So I really just feel like I'm just hanging out with you guys. I love it. Thank you all so much. Unless you guys have any other questions, I think I'm going to wrap this up, and then I'll post this on my channel and you can rewatch it if you want to. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, I might do this like once a month or so, just to hang out and answer any questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.